Rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Calls Service, 620-724.
Welcome into Galena Sports Live. My name is Cooper Gran, alongside my partner Cole Gran. And tonight we bring at you the Lamar Tigers versus the Galena Bulldogs. Tigers take the short trip across the state line into Kansas to take on the Bulldogs. Lamar coming into this one 2-4. Last game being against Pitt High. They won that game. And so far in this season, they're averaging 47 points a game and giving up 64 points. Last year, finished season 10-16, playing in Class 3 District 12, and finished out 4-8 in conference play. So Galena coming in this one after a win last night, very impressive, able to pull it out in the final minutes. A great team win. They're able to move to 1-1 on this season and started in an upward trend with a 47-43 win last night. Sarwinski having a game high 22 points. So 23 points the game before, obviously the leading scorer of this team, and very vocal out on the court, kind of telling all the girls where to go and then opening up opportunities for the rest of the team. As a team, they were very good defensively, forcing College Heights into turnovers and causing College Heights to speed up their motion and kind of lose control of the ball, and that turned into easy points for Galena at the other end. They had multiple fast break opportunities that they were able to convert on, and really that's kind of what set the game yesterday over the edge. Yesterday they showed a lot of patience when breaking the press. Game 1 against St. Paul, we all saw they were kind of moving really fast, getting scared when they saw the press got on. And then yesterday they were able to inbound the ball and then kind of pivot and then see what was going on the court, then find a open player and get it to him to easily break that press. And it kind of made things easier for Galena once they were able to break it because they had numbers down the court. So in the last couple minutes, we saw really good interior defense. Can't remember her name, but College Heights had a girl inside that was tearing up Galena all fourth quarter. And coming down to the final possession, Sarwinski and I believe it was Emma Smith were there to swipe the ball away and get Galena the ball back. So really good defensive possession in the game. And a little bit of a look ahead. Conference play is going to begin this Thursday. The Bulldogs will take on Girard. It'll be live here on Galena Sports Live from Galena. So first conference game coming up. Things starting to get into full swing with 3 games this week, and then we'll have 2 more games next week to kind of round out our slate before winter break goes on, and then we'll be back January 6th here on Galena Sports Live, where take on Frontenac at Frontenac. So just giving you a little look ahead. Some history in this matchup. It does not favor Galena. They're 1-7 all time. Looking to get their second win ever against Lamar Tigers here tonight. Last year, a heartbreaking loss, 55-57. And so we're going to take a quick commercial break, and coming up after the break, we're going to get to impact players, keys to the game, and then tip-off shortly after that. All coming up next on Galena Sports Live.
Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620.
Quality of financial needs. GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209. Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Welcome back to the Galena Sports Live pregame show. Pregame show is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the four states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So, welcome back, everyone. We're going to get to the starting lineups now. Starting for Lamar, number 15, the sophomore Bailey Hecadon. Starting for Lamar, number 21, J.C. Dodd. Starting for Lamar, number 24, Xavier Bliss. Starting for Lamar, number 32, Kennedy Evans. And rounding out the starting lineup for Lamar, number 52. Starting for the Galena Bulldogs, number 2, Riley Fours. Now starting, number 3, Arista Sturgis. Number 10, Mia Sarwinski. number 22, Kinsey Holden. And rounding out the starting lineup for your Lady Bulldogs, number 35, Emma Smith. Tipping off for your Bulldogs, number 2, Riley Boys, as the Lady Tigers win the tip-off. Sarwinski with almost stealing that one away, but rolling off her leg out of bounds. Stay with the Lady Tigers. Rebound Kensington Holden. Sarwinski to bring it up the court. Now she finds an open player inside, finds Arista Sturgis for 2 at the hoop. Lady Tigers showing good ball movement. Unable to get that to go. And a scramble for the ball on the ground. Jump ball. Ball to Galena. Now the Lady Tigers will show an early press. Boys out to Holden in the corner. No good. Emma Smith with a rebound and gets fouled. We're going to call it on the ground, so they'll have to inbound from the baseline. Sarwinski takes one from 3 from the corner, just a bit short, and Boys there to clean it up and draws the foul on the putback. First one good for Boys. Boys' second one's no good, but almost an offensive rebound, but they're going to call it a jump ball. So ball goes to the Lady Tigers as the Lady Bulldogs jump out to an early lead in this one. So far, doing a good job on the offensive boards. Had a couple opportunities, and Boards did a good job last possession to get that offensive board and go to the line. Now it's number 32, Kennedy Evans. Now Boys gets inside, has a layup, and gets that one to go. And a foul called on the floor. This foul goes against number 3 for the Bulldogs, Arista Sturgis. Lamar driving inside the lane, and they draw a foul on the shot. So they'll go to the line for 2. This foul goes against number 3, Arista Sturgis, her second. First one is no good for Savory West. Checking in for your Bulldogs, number 12, Morgan Strong. Second one's good from West. Lamar continuing to put a press on, and they draw a Galena turnover that time, but Lamar turns into points.
Specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena.
So welcome back to live action. Galena calls their first 30-second timeout of the half. Now a near turnover, and there's going to be a jump. And the turnover by the Lady Bulldogs there, but able to catch a break. As Josie Dosh dribbles that one off of her foot. Lady Tigers the other way, and the first shot no good, but they get the second shot to go. Basket's good by number 21, J.C. Doss. We have another timeout on the floor. Full timeout taken by the Galena Bulldogs. We'll be back here after this message.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to live action. Galena calling 2 early timeouts in this game. Only 3 minutes into the game. Coach Shockey wasn't happy with something he saw. Strong to take this through by Marcy Miller. Foul called on the inbound play against Lamar. So Rinsky with a burst of speed and a nice Euro step and in for 2. Back inside, Lamar finds a basket for 2 more points. Basket good from Marcy Miller. Now boys, the other way had an opening, but got poked out of bounds by a Lamar defender. Lewinsky pump fakes and goes to the hole, finds an open person there. Megan Fields up and in for 2. Three-pointer taken by Lamar. No good. Rebound Lamar. Now a 3 from the corner for Lamar. That one's no good. And a fight for the ball. There's going to be another jump ball. And it'll stick with Lamar this time. Lamar from the short corner. No good. Rebound, Marley Shoemaker. And Bulldogs will take it the other way. The three boys attempts no good. And a miscue from Lamar there goes out of bounds off of them. So the ball will stick with Galena. So they have a chance to tie it here. Charwinski throws it to Megan Fields onside, and Fields gets it to go. Ashlyn Stetler gives Lamar the 3-point lead. Charwinski with a burst of speed. This one just too strong off the iron. And rebounded by Lamar. Her boys comes down and saves it from going out of bounds. Charwinski from three, deep three, no good. And another jump ball. It feels like we've got. And this one's poked away and stolen. Offensive rebound for Lamar, and no good again. Now a good block on that play by Marley Shoemaker. Able to get Galena the ball back. Lamar had multiple chances there, but Shoemaker blocking it and ending their chances there on that possession. Boys, step back from the top of the key. That one's nothing but net. In for three. Ties the game up with that three. So in the last minute of the first quarter. And a three of their own taken from the corner, and Lamar gets that one to go. Casey Dost with the three. Charwinski behind the back, and thought she was going to shoot it, but makes a great pass to Megan Fields as Fields gets another basket inside. Megan Fields. Three taken by Lamar. And a foul called. So this foul is called against number 12, Morgan Strong, of the Lady Bulldogs. And first one hits the rim and then rolls in. Still be shooting two more at the free throw line. Called it she was behind the line. Second and good. Check it back in for your Bulldogs. Number 35, Emma Smith. Nice. Ashlyn Stetler gets all those to go at the line. So at the end of one, Lamar leads Galena 20-16. Coming up after this short message, we'll have second quarter action here on Galena Sports Live.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem,
Back to Galena Sports Live here as we begin second quarter action. Lamar with a 4-point lead to begin the second quarter. And the travel called against Lamar. So ball back to Galena, and Lamar will continue to put a press on Gophers in this game. And sent by Lamar, no good. Rebound by Morgan Strong. Now Emma Smith finds Sarwinski in the corner. And Sarwinski fouls Lamar on that play. That'll be her first foul. Our push foul called, and it's going to go against Galena. Foul was called against number 35, Emma Smith. And a good block by Smith there. Shut that drive down. Rebound Sarwinski, and ball picked up by Lamar. That attempt's no good, and finally Boys rebounds it, and Galena can slow it down. Sarwinski with a three from the top of the arc. Good. Smart play by Leah Sarwinski there to jump in front of the pass, but unfortunately went the wrong direction, and she was unable to save it. Mark gets it. Take this one from the right side. No good. Well, he's trying to shake her defender and find Strong. Good pump fake, and goes up and gets fouled. So she'll go to the line for two. This foul goes against Ashlyn Stetter. First one, no good for Strong. Second one, no good. So 0 for 2 from the charity stripe that time. Good pass inside there for some Lamar, and fouled on the play by number 10, Mia Sarwinski, her second. First one, no good. Now Sarwinski gets a call from the sideline, and the Bulldogs are trying to get a set play going. Is that one? Sorry there for the internet drop. We've been having internet problems these last 2 days, so we're trying our best to make sure you guys get as quality of a stream as possible and that you're able to hear our voices. If you ever feel like we're doing anything wrong, feel free to leave a comment down below, and we will fix it to the best of our ability. We're still working on crowd mic issues, so that is in the process. Offensive rebound, Lamar put up and in, as Lamar has the last 4 points of this game. Now boys look like she was in a little bit of trouble, but able to break it and find Sturgis, where she goes up strong and gets fouled. This foul goes against number 21, JC Doss. Sturgis' first one bounced around a couple of times and goes down. And Sturgis' second one just short. So 1 from 2 from the line that time. And Sturgis there to grab that board. Sturgis just checking back in after picking up those 2 early fouls in the first 2 minutes of the game. And now we're going to have a personal foul. Kennedy Evans. Personal foul. 6-8 So turnover there for Galena, as Boys was trying to save it, but unable to do so. Now a open 3 in the corner for Lamar. No good. Long rebound to them. And rebounded by Boys this time and gets fouled almost immediately. So Galena already in the bonus. The first one, no good. That was the front end of a 1-and-1. So any foul committed at this point for either team will mean free throw shots. Boys saving it on the ground, and ball stolen by Lamar. She's fouled at the other end. And one's good from Ashlyn Stetler. Fouled by number 12, Morgan Strong, her second of the game. Stetler gets the free throw to go on the and one. Mm-hmm. Boys takes this one from the outside and drains it from the right side of the arc. Her second 3 of the game. And that ends the 7-0 run from Lamar. Lamar with a shot, no good. Megan Fields there to pick up that board. Now Boys inside, and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 more. Boys' first one, no good. Two of four from the line today for boys. Shot from Lamar's no good, but athletic play there from Marcy Miller to save it for Lamar. Now they jack up a three, and that one's good from Bailey Hecadon. Boys with a step back three from the right side and just a bit left of the rim. Lamar almost dribbles it out of bounds. And out of bounds, last touch from Galena. Now boys with the drive to the hoop, and she's fouled. Be called on the ground, so it'll be a 1-and-1 instead of two shots. First one good. And unable to get the second one. Now Lamar launches a final shot and almost goes, but no good. So our halftime score, Lamar Tigers lead the Galena Bulldogs 30-25 at half here. Coming up next, after this quick message, we're going to recap the first half and all that coming up next on the Galena Sports Live halftime show.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms in spa-like surroundings and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Family owned and operated, G & Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G & Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G & Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Welcome into the Galena Sports Live halftime show presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So as we reach halftime, some of your stat leaders for the Bulldogs leading in points at the break. Riley Boys with 11 points at half. Rista Sturgis with 3, Mia Sarwinski with 5, and Megan Fields with 6. So 4 players getting points in the first half. Not as many as we've seen in the last couple games. And this half, Galena, mainly in the first quarter, they really struggled to take care of the ball. And they had quite a bit of forced turnovers where they were trying to throw the ball like 30-foot passes, kind of baseball passing them from where they inbounded it down to half court. And Lamar kind of set back and was able to read some of those and take them right away from them.
Yeah. Galena so far in their season has really struggled with the inbound plays. A lot of these plays, it's just that they don't have much confidence. They have confidence in most of their game. It's just they struggle with the confidence on especially early game pressure situations. But throughout the game, they usually improve. And the whole punting it down or Hail Marying it down the court, yeah, I mean, that's kind of it worked for their favor last game, but this game, the other team kind of taking advantage of it.
Yeah. Certainly some things to talk over in the halftime locker room. Galena did a pretty good job of getting points there. They did a really good job of drawing fouls as they almost got to the double bonus there and had quite a bit of free throw attempts. So that's always good to see that they're getting inside the paint, able to draw fouls. And if they can continue to do that and maybe limit the turnovers a little bit, then that could play in their advantage a little more. But on the other side, Lamar, really they're getting a lot of second chance points. They're kind of unlucky bounces. There's been a lot of long rebounds that have bounced straight back out to the 3-point arc as Lamar's taken quite a bit of threes already in this game. And then a lot of those.
The Farmers Crop Care also help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620.
Family owned and operated, G & Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G & Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G & Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at City to Go. Plus, Calls continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call Service 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back to Galena Sports Live. Halftime show was presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So teams back out on the court, ready to get things underway. Currently with 2 fouls, Arista Sturgis, Mia Sarwinski, and Morgan Strong, each with 2 fouls, something to keep in the back of your head as this game goes forward. Now Sturgis takes a 3 from the left side, no good. And put back, good, and 1 for Mia Sarwinski. Gets the Bulldogs off to a good start to this half. And so Sarwinski finished off the 3-point play. Now Galena showing a little bit of a press of their own and towards the travel. So maybe the Galena press. Now Boyce takes a deep 2 and no good. Ball last touch by Emma Smith. And a good steal there. Emma Smith to jump in front of that passing lane and pick the ball off. Now Sarwinski on the other end gets that loaded and go for two. Sarwinski already matching the amount of points she had in the first half, in the first minute here in the second half. Or third quarter, I suppose. Now Sarwinski able to get that steal. And will drive baseline and unable to get it to go, but she was fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot too. First one, no good. Sarwinski 1 or 2. That time from the cherry stripe. And the tipped pass there, but back into the hands of Lamar, and Sturgis with a strong rebound. And they're going to call a foul against the Lady Tigers. So Galena jumping out to their first lead since the first quarter. Emma Smith at the other end, her shot is no good. And Emma Smith called for the foul on that end. Defense from Galena. And Ashlyn Stetler gets that one to fall from 5 feet out. And Lamar with an and one from number 32, Kennedy Evans. Foul goes against number 10, Mia Sarwinski, her third of the game. As that free throw is no good. Sarwinski with a strong rebound. Now pushing the ball up the court pretty fast. Tries to get inside and gets it to go for another and one. Sarwinski starting to heat up now with 8 quick points to start this quarter. And she finished off the and one with that free throw. Lamar lucky to keep that one in play. That one rattles in, and then Megan Fields comes down with the rebound, and eventually into Sarwinski's hand. Foul called against Lamar. Sarwinski pulls one from the corner and no good. And down at the other end, foul goes against number 21 on the Bulldogs, Marley Shoemaker. Her first. At the line, shooting two, number 13, Olivia Forth. Second one's no good. Lamar with the offensive rebound, and another foul will be called against Galena. This time it goes against number 2, Riley Boys, her first. Now Lamar finds an open person underneath the basket. Basket scored by number 32, Kennedy Evans. Morgan Strong with an open look in the corner, unable to get it to go. And a foul is called. And now they're going to wave that foul off and call it a travel. So it will mean it's Galena basketball. Boys thought about it and accidentally throws it backwards. And now a 30-second timeout called on the floor by Lamar. That'll be their first timeout of the half. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this message for more Lady Bulldog basketball.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service.
So welcome back to live action on Galena Sports Live. Live action resumes in the third quarter from Galena, Kansas. Lamar with a three goes off left to the rim, and a travel called as Megan Fields had that rebound but fell down, so travel called. Now Lamar inside. Basket's good from Olivia Force. Sturgis gets, she'll shoot two. First one bounces up and no good. Second one up and through. But that will not count. They're calling a lane violation against Galena. So that attempt is no good. Foul called. This foul goes against number 12, Morgan Strong, her second. Lamar inside and fouled. So lots of fouls here in this quarter already. Foul goes against number 3, Arista Sturgis, her third personal of the game. First free throw, no good. Checking in for the Bulldogs, number 35, Emma Smith. And second one good, as Lamar extends their lead out to 6. Galena able to break the press that time. As Boys drives in, finds Shoemaker open, and Shoemaker gets it up and in for 2. Now a baseball passes, it's thrown out of bounds, had a little bit of heat on it. How the reach of the Lamar player. And a turnover committed by the Lady Bulldogs there. Ball back to the Lady Tigers. And stolen Riley Boys. She has a breakaway opportunity and for college travel. She tried to Euro step and might have taken a couple too many steps. Thought it was going to be an and one for a second. But the ref saw the travel first, so corner 3 taken from Lamar, no good. And an offensive rebound rolls around and goes down for Bailey Hecadon. Has a chance at the 3-point play. Foul committed by number 3, Arista Sturgis, her 4th. Now Boys pulls up for the 10-footer and misses, but got fouled. So she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Both teams already in the single bonus, so any fouls from this point on in the game will be free throws. She'll be shooting 2 this time, as it was on the shot. Checking back in for the Lady Bulldogs, number 22, Kenzie Holden. And Boys gets both. Successful trip down the court that time for the Bulldogs to cut the lead to 5. Lamar inside, and he'll get the bucket. Now Golden. And a 10-second backcourt violation called against Galena, so that commits their 5th turnover of the half. And Lamar commits a turnover of their own. Now Holden gets it inside to Marley Shoemaker. She drives and is fouled. Oh, they call it on the ground. Be a 1-and-1. And it's no good. Now, Kenzie Holden comes up with the steal there and a fast break opportunity. Boys pushing it and jump stops, goes up and draws the foul. Great body control there to jump stop, go up and still draw the foul.
Really good score. When I was little, so sweet too.
Boys' first one off the front of the rim. Boys gets 1 or 2 that time. Now, near steal, the boys telegraphed that pass and almost came up with a steal, but Lamar defender collided at the right time. Out inside, no good, and put back up and in by Kennedy Evans. And they find Shoemaker in the post, and she gets fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2. First one good for Shoemaker.
Corruption. First one I was 15. Baby Hector. Second, little boy.
Shoemaker second good. 2 for 2 from the line that time. Now a 3 taken from Lamar. Good from Ashlyn Stetler. Galena has a little bit of time to take one more shot. Time winding down. Boys will take it and almost made it, but that brings the third quarter to a close. So one more quarter left here as your Lady Bulldogs trail by 9 at the end of 3. After this quick message, we'll have fourth quarter action on Galena Sports Live.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I'll be watching it with it. I'll watch it hard.
Welcome back to live action. So we begin the fourth quarter. Now quickly inside. Lamar unable to get it to go. Sturgis rebound, and boys there for the outlet. Now an offensive foul called. An illegal pick set by number 22, Kenzie Holden. Now a three from Lamar, and that one's good from the corner by number 32, Kennedy Evans. Szarlinski getting into the paint and gets called for a travel. There to pick that pass off is Kenzie Holden. Szarlinski behind the back to the hole and up and in for two and the foul.
First foul, after step, or question foul. Commander, number 12, Morgan Sloan.
First one, or 3-point play. Now active hands to poke the ball loose, and Lamar head coach will call a timeout there to avoid that turnover. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after for more fourth quarter action on Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, medical therapy, imaging, and wellness products that focuses on eliminating the discomfort.
So welcome back to live action. Three taken, and there to rebound it's Emma Smith. Lost possession of it for a little bit, but luckily the ball was last touched by Lamar. Boys with a good drive and draws the foul. Boys doing a really good job of drawing fouls today to get to the free throw line. Now taking her. These will be her 12th and 13th free throw attempts of the night. And first one, good. And Boyd gets both to go this time. On the pass, nearly thrown away. Gets it up for 2 points, a 5-minute mark to play. And a three taken, no good, but an offensive rebound from Lamar. Now they're foul called. It's going to be on the ground. And foul goes against number 2, Riley Boyce. Now, inaccurate pass from Lamar turns the ball over back to Galena. So Lewinsky with a strong drive, and her layup's no good. Rebound Lamar the other way. And Lamar loses it out of bounds off one of their players' legs. So now Sarwinski will bring it up the court and try and get some off. It from straight away for three. And another inaccurate pass, barely saved by Lamar. And they launch a corner three, no good. Sarwinski rebounds it, has a fast break, and able to tie this one up at 53-53 with 4 minutes to play in this one. Now Lamar can't get it to go, and Galena with the rebound. Coach call a play from the sideline, and they're going to whistle Galena for a foul. This foul goes against number 3, Arista Sturgis, her 5th. Timeout on the floor called by Lamar. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
The difference between gambling and having
Welcome back to live action. As there's 3.5 minutes to play in this one, but still far from over. A lot of game to be played. And Sarwinski steals that. And will push it the other way as she blows by and nearly had a layup. And a foul is going to be called against Galena. This foul goes against number 10, Mia Sarwinski, her 4th personal. Or correction, that was her 5th. So 2 players now fouled out for Galena. And the free throw is good by Xavier Witt. And she gets both. Now, Bulldogs getting inside, and Boys goes up, and she'll be fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line and shoot two.
Personal foul. Sullivan Hooligan. Order personal foul.
And first one, no good for Boys. Second one, no good. Shoemaker with the rebound and put back to tie the game back up. Huge offensive rebound and put back. Now a fight on the ground for the ball as Lamar comes up with it, and Shoemaker there to rebound at that time. And head coach Zach Shockey calls the timeout. So Galena now has 2 remaining timeouts with 2:20 left to play. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back to finish this one off.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live as we have a 55-55 tie with 2:20 left to play. And a couple of players on the ground. Not going to be a foul, though. It's going to be a kick ball violation. Or, sorry, it is going to be a foul against Lamar, so that will send Riley Boyce to the free throw line for a chance at the lead. First one, just short. And second one, nothing but net. So it gives Galena a 1-point lead as Lamar calls their third timeout of the half. This will be a full one, so we'll take a quick break and be right back after.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family-owned and operated, G&N Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, G&N Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. G&N Bank.
Welcome back. As each team now has 2 or Lamar has 2 remaining timeouts and Galena left with 1. Both teams are in the double bonus now, so 2 shots on any foul. Now a quick pass inside, no good. Megan Fields with the rebound, and Galena can slow it down as we're under 2 minutes now. And foul's going to be called against Galena. This foul go on number 21, Marley Shoemaker, her 3rd.
It's a foul. Mother Shoemaker. Third personal foul.
Inside and fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
First one just a bit long. So now just a chance to tie the game up with this free throw. And second one, no good. Offensive rebound for Lamar, and a good rebound by Megan Fields. Able to come down with it and find the outlet pass. Now Galena can try and boost a little bit of time. Boys will drive around the arc, gets inside, and gets twisted up and fouled. So she'll have 2 more coming up.
Personal foul. Slavery Lawrence. 4 personal foul. Riley Williams for shoot 2.
We're 17th free throw attempt for the night. It's good. Now, boys, second one off the front end of the rim. No good. So 2-point lead for Galena now. On a deep 3 taken from Lamar. No good. And fouled by Galena. Going to the line to shoot 2. Number 24, Xavier Wiss. Fouled on the play by number 22, Kenzie Holden. Her 2nd personal. Checking back in for Galena, number 35, Emma Smith. And Bliss gets both to go to tie it up now. Kicked ball violation. Stay with Galena. Now they find Boys. Boys had a driving lane, but that closed up very quick. And a timeout called by head coach Zach Shockey. So they have to use their last timeout with 40 seconds to play now. We'll take a quick break and be right back with a good one maybe for a finish. Welcome back, everyone. At the conclusion of this game, the Mercy Hospital post-game show will come up directly after this, where we'll recap all the stats and highlights of this game. So make sure and stick with us at the conclusion of this one. We have a good one. And Boys gets it, trying to get into the paint, and they're going to call it travel. So they'll give it back to Lamar. And a full timeout taken from Lamar now, as we have a tie ball game with 32 seconds left. Lamar probably thinking they can run down the time and try and get the last shot here. Only having 32 seconds. Surely if I'm their coach, they don't want to give it back to Galena and give them the chance to win it in expiration. And Galena now in their third consecutive game. It's came down to the last minute. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do here without their best player, Mia Sarwinski, as she fouled out for at the 5-minute mark of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, my only thing is I'm wondering if they're going to go for the press or if they're going to try to hold out the clock. The press proved to be effective, but at the same time, there were a few times where it also worked against them. So,
yeah, sometimes it created easy baskets for Lamar, which this time they're just going to stay back and play defense. Lamar just passing it around the arc, and a travel called against Lamar. So ball goes back to Galena as they have a chance to win this in regulation. Now pressure applied from Lamar. So they get it to Boys, the best ball handler on the court, and she gets it stolen. Now Lamar up and no good. Rebound back to Lamar, and a three taken. That's no good. And one last shot before regulation, and unable to get it to go. So a great one here as we're going to head to overtime. Tied at 57-57. Lamar had multiple chances there to score it, but it all started with that Galena turnover where they had an intense press on Galena. So we'll have 4 more minutes to play of this game. That'll be coming up next after this quick message on Galena Sports Live.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
So welcome back to Galena Sports Live as we're about to begin overtime action. Here we had a great finish there to regulation where Lamar had multiple opportunities but unable to convert on them. Now Boys to tip off, and Lamar wins this. Lamar passing it around the arc, trying to find something. Now an open look from the right side, no good. A long rebound back to Lamar. Lamar gets it out to the corner and good from Ashlyn Stetler. She gets the three to open up overtime. And a foul called.
Vertical pass. Favor us. Take the first thing back.
So boys to the free throw line to shoot two. This first one is good. So you're able to get both to go. Lamar swings it out to the left side. Another three up and in from Ashlyn Stetler. Lamar extends their lead to 4. And a foul called as a 10-second violation was getting close. And the foul called before that. So it'll send Riley Boys back to the line. He lose first one for his through. Checking back in for your Lady Bulldogs, number 21, Marley Shoemaker. Boys can't get the second one to go. Lamar, good spacing, and back outside for another three. Ashlyn Stetler, her third three of overtime, extends the lead to 6 for Lamar. Now Boys blows by and goes up and is going to get fouled. Go to the line for 2 more.
There's no foul. Third one. Probably go. Look, first thing down.
Boys first is no good. Second one is good. Boys now attempted over 20 free throws in this game. And up and in. 2-pointer from Kennedy Evans. Now Galena desperately needs chunk of points this possession. This Boys drives and can't get it to go, but fouled again. Going to call a blocking foul.
It's the guy. Different one. Classic board.
Boys, first one good. Boys able to get both. Crucial possession. Now the Bulldogs haven't been able to stop Lamar in this overtime period. Gonna need to stop now as we're approaching 1 minute. Lob up and over to the Bidner. Finds Marcy Miller for 2 points. And timeout on the floor. Galena calls their last timeout of the game. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here for the conclusion of this one.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Southeast Kansas, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. That's 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter, proud to support area high schools and student athletes. See the rad in names and numbers. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
So welcome back as we're under a minute to play. The Lady Bulldogs trail by 7 now as they have the ball. No timeouts left. So the ball on the ground and forced turnover by Lamar. Now a foul taken by Galena. This goes against number 12, Morgan Strong.
Morgan Strong. It is a score of 2-1.
Now at the line, number 13, Olivia Force. First one, no good. And Force misses both. And then ball the other way. She ran in too early, so they called her for a lane violation. Even if it went, it would have been no good. Boys taking a deep three, and that's no good. But a rebound from Megan Fields, and she can't make it. Now over to Emma Smith, and she gets fouled.
What is he doing? This one foul.
Emma Smith's first one is no good. So makes the second one. So now Lamar defender falls down and Galena has the ball and give it right back. Had a chance for a little bit. This foul goes against number 2, Riley Boyce, her third. And Torch gets the first one. Torch able to make both. And now just 13 seconds left. Galena gonna have to hope for a miracle. Boys brings it past half court and will just fire. And that should do it for us. So Galena Lady Bulldogs lose this one with a score of 72-64. Coming up next, after this quick break, we'll have the Mercy specialty post-game show, so stick with us, and we'll recap some of the stats and key plays to the game.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Welcome into the Galena Sports Live halftime show presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital, Southeast Kansas, and Mercy Clinic Orthopedics, providing an innovative healing environment for the 4 states. See all their state-of-the-art services at mercy.net. So it's a final here in Galena, Kansas. The Lady Bulldogs dropped this one 64-72 to the Lamar Lady Tigers. First, I'm going to get to some of the stats to the game. The leading scorer tonight, Mia Sarwinski with 25. Fouling out early in the fourth quarter. And Riley Boys following up right after her with 23. And then Megan Fields and Marley Shoemaker each with 6 points. Arista Sturgis with 3. And to round it out, Emma Smith with 1. So Riley Boys and Sarwinski, who we've seen a lot of quality play from here in the first 3 games, saw really good play from tonight. Actually, Boys having all of her second half points being free throws. She took 25 free throw attempts tonight, which is like insane. So I haven't calculated what percent they are, but I'll do that a little bit later. But still creating opportunities. It just shows that she wants to be out there and she's being aggressive, trying to get to the free throw line and get points anyway. And then had it not been for Mia Sarwinski fouling out, this might have been a different game that could have got ended in regulation, because Boys and Sarwinski they were a huge combo that game, combining for 48 points with just them.
Especially with the press, they have kind of a system where they pass it into Boys and Boys gets it back, but Boys can also take it on the press. And without Mia there, it struggles a little bit more. with something they already kind of struggle with, which is the press and confidence on the pressure and things like that.
Right, because, I mean, some of the guards that came in and played really good minutes tonight, Morgan Strong came in and did a good job. She's still a freshman. Also, Marley Shoemaker came in, made an impact tonight, had 6 points. She's only a freshman also. So it's not an easy spot to come into a game when your girls' points leading scorer of all time fouls out of the game, and then you come in and you're tied up with a minute left. It's not an easy task. So a lot of stress they were put under, but that ultimately it just builds the team's morale a lot better.
Yeah, Mia fouling out is a really big deal for this team. I mean, you saw in the first game when she got into foul trouble, wasn't able to come in. And the team, she's kind of like the leader out there on the court. She, gets everybody in their spots. She brings an intensity that everybody kind of follows. Mm-hmm. And her being out there is definitely a big factor. And her being in foul trouble in the third quarter, definitely. I mean, I saw a lot of improvement from the first game, though, not having her out there. The team kind of knew what they're doing. And also, Alyssa Sturgis, she kind of took that role pretty well. And you saw that with, the amount of points she scored. I'm assuming an all-time high for her, right?
Riley Boys,
yeah. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, Boys, definitely an all-time high in free throws, I would think. But that's a season high for sure.
Yeah.
Going to be a pretty high mark to conquer, but Mia Sarwinski going over 20 points in each of the 3 games so far. And each of these 3 games that the Lady Bulldogs have played this year they came down to the last possession. I mean, the first game they lost 44-47, and then last night they won by 4, but it wasn't until 30 seconds left that they were able to pull away from the game, and then this one went into overtime, so it could have been anybody's game there. They had a chance at the end of the first, or the end of regulation, and unable to convert there, but going forward into conference play that starts up on Thursday, these 3 games, they should have them ready for conference play, especially opening up against a Girard team that's always a good matchup.
Yeah, so every game they're improving. We're seeing improvement every game. I think some of the things that they'll definitely work on practice for over the next week, or I guess tomorrow and then Thursday, is the game against Girard. But just kind of defending that pass. The pass was just Lamar was passing the ball a lot until somebody was open, which they just need to work on applying more pressure in those situations, which they did, but it just caused a lot of fouls and 2 of your starters to foul out. Mm-hmm. But applying pressure and disrupting that pass is the best way possible, and then just kind of staying on your man up on the defense. And then also, of course, being able to be offensive off the press is really a big deal.
Yeah, they were. I think they were a little bit better today in the press because they were able to force Lamar to throw longer passes, and Galena had 2 people just sitting back right about the free throw line, evenly spaced, 1 on each block, and they were just sitting there waiting for a long pass to be thrown. And there was a couple of times it just easily got picked off when Lamar thought they could easily just lob it over right to the hoop. But that's also thanks to the front court pressure that they had between Sarwinski and Boys helping hound them, and then their teammates able to come in and make a great play to get the ball back. So their press, I believe, was a little bit better today.
Yeah, just the getting on to offense off being pressed is what they're kind of struggling with. I know, but
yeah. So that's gonna do it for us here, folks. 64-72 final from Galena, Kansas. Lady Bulldogs' highest scoring game of the year so far. We'll be back here live starting at 6 o'clock this Thursday against Girard to open up league play. So make sure you guys tune into that. And I hope everybody has a happy and safe night. So thanks for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you guys Thursday.